Do you feel down, low, depressed sometimes? Well, then you're normal, because this is normal. Most people are there sometimes in their lives, maybe more than one time, because that's how life is. It goes up and it goes down, and you just adjust and you try to get yourself to the ups as much as possible, right? But how do you do that? And why would you do it? You know, getting down or being depressed, that's part of life, as I said. And stress, the thing that we can't control our life, that's one big part of us getting into depression or feeling low, at least. Because when you're too stressed out, your self-esteem is down. You don't think that your self-worth is good enough, so you get this feeling that things are not right. And I know, because I've been there. I've been in exactly that spot. The workload in the healthcare center that I worked in was enormous. I had 3 little kids at home, and I had no control of my agenda during the work days, because someone else had the calendar. I just had to do. And then I got home, I was exhausted, and things were just not being fun anymore. I didn't enjoy anything. In the end, I could hardly enjoy the kids, even though I loved them. It was tough times. At that time, I had a friend who told me, well, why don't we? She actually asked me to walk with her. So she said, why don't we go out for a walk? We can just walk around the block if you want to see, because then you're going to get some fresh air, you're going to get some light, and that might help you feel a little better. So we walked, and I realized, yes, it did feel a little better. In my mind, I felt like, yes, I haven't felt this good for a long time. I've just been running in the hamster wheel. So I started taking walks, and boy, did that help me a lot. After a while, I didn't feel that bad anymore, and I thought, okay, what am I going to fix, instead of how can life be this disaster all the time? So I thought, what can I fix? So I started to believe in myself again. And all this time I was working, and it was and it did become a great time again. And at that time there was not so much science on this, but today we know with a lot of research that actually 30 minutes walking is the first pill for light depression. Listen to that. 30 minutes walking is the first pill to light depression. So that's what I actually recommend my patients when I do work as a doctor still today. I recommend them to take a 30-minute walk. And also, of course, I know it might be a very big thing to take a 30-minute walk to begin with, because you are so tired, your brain is so turned off. And then I would say, well, start with just putting your walking shoes on and go outside the door, breathe some air, look up to the light in the sky, and get some energy from that. And then the next day maybe you can walk around the block, and then you add up as it goes. So you take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you're up in 30 minutes. And 30 minutes brisk walking is the full pill. And what does it do to you? Well, walking actually gives you energy. Physical activity gives you energy, even though your muscles might be a little bit tired for the moment. But in the whole, it gives you energy. In walking or physical activity also makes the brain cells connect better, so you get it's easier to think. You get better thoughts, so to speak. Hopefully, at least they are more positive, and you feel better, and then you get into the positive circle upwards. And at the same time, you also get more fit, because if you move your body, you get more fit generally. So start slow, take it in steps, and then of course you can add up your help with having to talking to someone. You can you're not supposed to talk to someone in your family or among your friends, because they are biased. They know you, and you won't be that clear to them. You will hide things. I know that's how it works, really, because you need to talk to someone who is a professional, someone who is outside your sphere of connections, daily connections. So a mentor, a psychologist, someone outside. And also, if you have a medium or severe depression, walking is still very good for you, but you might also need other treatment, and I severely advise you to seek your doctor for a consultation to see what your needs are. Walking might not be enough for you. And if you need someone to talk to, then you can click the link, and we have first a free chat to see what your needs are. And if you have colleagues or friends or someone in your sphere that needs this kind of information, feel free to share this blog link with them. Good luck with your walking, because this is how you walk away from depression. Bye. Thank you.